Hello and welcome, I'm your Code Monkey, and I finally added a super useful feature on the website that I've been meaning to get done for a long time. So the website now has a search bar. This is a small thing, but it's actually quite useful. We are now entering into May of 22, and I started this channel 4 years ago in May of 2018. The first video tutorial on the channel was the health system video, published on the 15th of May of 2018. My presentation back then was definitely pretty bad, but the code is solid. In fact, just 2 months ago, I actually made my second free asset, which is a really robust health system, where the core of it is based on that very first video, which in turn is also based on the health system that I've used in pretty much all of my Steam games going all the way back to Survivor Squad in 2013. So anyways, in these 4 years, I've made over 500 videos on this channel, tons of tutorials on all kinds of topics, and most of them are step-by-step tutorials since that has always been my main focus on the channel. Basically, my goal when I started was sharing the knowledge that I've accumulated in this past 10 years of working with Unity and making several indie games published on Steam, so I've made tons of tutorials on tons of topics. However, the way that YouTube works is it mostly only promotes recent videos, so if you just found the channel recently, then chances are there's lots of videos that I've already made that could be super useful to you, but you might not ever seen them. At the same time, I've also got tons of topics that I've yet to cover, so I prioritize covering new topics rather than remaking old videos. For example, I already made a pretty robust top-down 2D character controller 2 years ago. I made a video on my 4-step process for solving null reference exceptions. I've covered the basics of converting between 2D and 3D. I covered all about C# interfaces, generics, and events. So all of those videos, which contain tons of useful information, they already exist, so I'm not planning on covering those topics again anytime soon. And that's where this search bar comes in. It's right here on the main page, and you can just search for anything, like for example C#, and over here you can see tons of C# related videos that I've already done. So there's one for quick learning the basics, how to fix null reference exception, what are interfaces, delegates, generics, loops, events, and so on. Tons of stuff. Or perhaps you want to search for some editor tools, so search for editor. There you go, how to create custom editors. Then a specific use case for a more dynamic editor, capturing mouse clicks and so on. How to show private variables in the inspector or a custom class, have multiple inspectors, and so on. On the main page, I also added these quick buttons for a bunch of quick searches for some interesting topics. Like for example, over here, all of the videos that I've made on the grid system, so tons of stuff. Then a whole bunch of videos on marketing, covering lots of interesting things. Then a bunch of shader videos, and a ton of videos related to my latest game, Royale Tycoon. So as you can see, tons of videos on tons of topics that I've already made previously, and if you're new here, chances are there's some that I've made that could be super useful to you, but since they were made quite a long time ago, YouTube won't show them to you automatically. I normally tag my videos with some relevant keywords when I upload them to the website, so searching over here might be better than using YouTube search. And also, since I'm talking about the website, another website update that I made quite a while ago but maybe you don't know about, if you log in and you go into your user page, over here you can see tons of options. These are email notifications. So if you don't like being dependent on the YouTube algorithm recommending videos, then you can just toggle any of these options and you'll get one of these automated emails. There's also over here links to see examples of these emails. For example, the monthly email contains some text on what happened that month, along with any current news and events, and a few video highlights. Then the weekly email is a simple list of all the videos for that week. The new video email is exactly what it sounds like, just a simple email as soon as the video is live. Then announcements, basically whenever I have a new course or new asset or new game or anything, I send one of these out. Then the live stream, you can get an email a few minutes before I go live. My live streams don't really have any set schedule, I do them whenever I have something to do that would fit on a live stream. And finally the asset sales, so whenever an interesting sale happens, sometimes I don't make a full video on it, but I might send one of these emails. So that's just a nice simple feature on the website. I made it since I was watching so many comments from people who didn't get notified of new videos. So if you don't want to be dependent on the YouTube algorithm, then I would suggest you enable, at least over here, the monthly newsletter, so you get a nice email once per month. And also the weekly one, just in case YouTube doesn't recommend a certain video, so you can quickly see everything that came out that week. Then the other ones, if you want, just take them all and hit on Save Preferences. And also, since I'm on this page, there's over here the character customization. You can change the skin color, the hair color, the hair, the beard, the body, and so on. Or you can even download the base texture. Then over here you can draw on top of all these places. And then you can import your own custom texture, and then your character will show up just like this on the live stream. I definitely would like to do some more live streams. It's always fun to do some work live and answer all your questions. Although I haven't done one in about 2 months. The reason for that is simply because I'm hard at work at my turn-based strategy course. And if you're interested in that, there's also a link where you can sign up if you want to be notified when the course is out. I've got the course fully written and I'm starting to record it, so hopefully it should be done by around mid to late May. Alright, so that's it, just a quick video showcasing a nice new feature on the website and some other ones. If you're a recent viewer of the channel, check out that search bar. Chances are you might find some older videos that I've done that would be super useful to you right now. Alright, hope that's useful. Check out these videos to learn some more. Thanks to these awesome Patreon supporters for making these videos possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.